All right, hey Virgo. So I am doing a situationship read, and you guys are going to know this is your read by your energy and their energy and just where this is going to go. All right, so I'm going to put you on the left and your person's on the right. You guys could be mirroring each other, it could be roles reversed, so keep that in mind. And if you're new, welcome. I do hope that you guys will subscribe if you like my energy. It's going to be a 30 to 60 day intention read, so just be patient and let everything unfold the way it should. You're coming through with some red flag energy. All right, this is your energy. Pay attention to the red flags. So this person could be giving you an off vibe, and then we have very soon, and that could be why you are feeling some red flag energy. Is because this person's having a hard time making a choice or a decision, and it's like, dude, don't string me along, right? Or chick, don't string me along. So let's see why the red flags are coming out on your energy, Virgo. Why you got the red flags? It's because it's happened before. It's happened before. All right, you got justice card coming through. It doesn't mean that you're in debt or you owe anything. I just feel justice is coming through because it's almost like you could be getting some vibes. This person's closing off. They're pulling back. They're withholding their energy. And it's like, nah, I've dealt with this before and I know what it's all about. And that's why justice is here, is because you're recognizing something that you've already experienced. All right, with the full card coming through, I just feel like this is in relation to, do I leave? Or do I, do I call in something new? Is this like, what is it? This could be a new situation too. And this person's just giving you those vibes. It's like, I got to protect myself and my energy. Or why are they protecting themselves? Why aren't they making a move? When we talk about the very soon card and their energy, this is like get a shit or get off the pot, right? Clearly decide what you want, right? And I just almost feel like they're holding back. So let's just see what their reservation is. Why is this card coming out on this person's energy? The Nine of Wands. So obviously they've been hurt. They're very much guarded. The Hierophant card coming through, that's about order and rules. I'm gonna say you make this person think. You send them to a place of thought. Okay, yes, they are guarded. You sense that with that Four of Pentacles, but they're also like, I've been hurt before. And this connection, again, we got new beginnings with the Ace of Swords. This is like, I know I got to communicate my feelings and emotions to Virgo. Otherwise it's not gonna help. It's not gonna work out. This person, I feel, is like, how do I let my guard down? How do I extend myself over to Virgo? But look at, we got the Hermit card. They think about you. There's Virgo right there. They know that they're being a hermit. They know that they need to just, it's like, buck up. It's like, I got to speak. I almost feel like this person is like, I know if I don't make a move, um, they might miss out on a good opportunity here. So let's just see how they feel about you. How do they feel about you specifically? They're blocked. We got the Six of Coins. You make them feel balanced. I do feel like there's a fairness here, okay? But this is like, it's almost like they don't believe in like the happily ever after dynamic. All right, the King of Cups is showing up for how they feel about you. Emotional manipulation is coming through with this card, but the thing is you're not being emotionally manipulative. I feel like this person still has to learn who you are. All right, it's almost like your personality. They've never dealt with that. Your type of situation, your personality. It's almost like balance, fairness, and equality is something that this person has not experienced in a long time. And I feel like you bring all of those feelings and emotions to this person, and it's almost like they don't trust what it is they're seeing through you. All right, so let's just see how they act behind your back. How do they act behind your back? All right, so here's what I don't feel like they're bragging about you, okay? But it's not necessarily a bad thing. We got the Wheel of Fortune card coming through, and I do feel like they are exhibiting emotions that are like kind of exude positive energy. But with the Emperor card coming through in reverse for the soul level connection that's coming through here, I don't feel like they're acknowledging it. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It could just be that this is such a new connection, that this person does kind of act like they're not partnered with anyone. I feel like, and this is situationship. I almost feel like this person they don't promote you, so you're not on the flyer to their band, you know. But I do feel like in like inside of their person, um They know that this is a very special connection, but they're not ready to call it all the way through yet. The King of Wands came in reverse, and the Emperor also showed up in reverse. And it's almost like this person is, it's almost like they're avoiding the talk. They don't want to lose you. They don't want to lose the connection, but they're avoiding the talk of strengthening the dynamic. This is distorted masculine energy when it shows up in reverse. And what I'm feeling as far as how this person acts behind your back is probably very much like a single person, but on top of the world at the same time. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. I hope it does, but it's almost like you've put them in an elevated place, but it's almost like they're delusioned by it and they're still not coming to terms with their feelings and emotions towards you. So why won't they commit? Why won't this person commit? They feel stuck. They feel stuck. They don't, there's, this is stringing along energy. The Knight of Wands coming through in reverse. I mean, that's somebody who's definitely not ready to settle down. But they feel stuck when it comes to like, what do I do? I know I have to make a move forward, but how do I do that? All right. This is the Independent card. This is somebody who doesn't want to lose their independence. They don't want to be told what to do. And it's not that you're going to tell them what to do, but if I let my guard down and I connect with you, it's so many, I just feel so many relationships come through in this manner of independence independence and codependence, and where do we find balance between independence and codependence? And the reason what I'm saying is this person does not want to miss an opportunity with you, but um they are, and I don't want to say they're out playing around and cheating and lying. I feel like their energy is distorted, but it's, this to me is all about independence, and it's finding a healthy balance, or counteracting, I guess you should say, the positive and the negative aspects of codependence and independence. And this is somebody who's never dealt with that healthy balance. They've dealt with people most likely who have been very codependent, who have terms and conditions when it comes to love, and that's not what love is. And I feel like at some point we grow to this certain space where it's like sometimes solitude is easier found in being single than with somebody. And I just feel like this person doesn't, they're not ready to settle down. If you've hinted at any red flags or signs, they could catch on to that energy just as well. And you maybe even saying that type of stuff is going to make this person retract even further. I don't feel like you have, but I do feel like there's definitely a reason for you to be feeling the red flags with this energy. And it's because you're dealing with somebody who simply doesn't want to, they don't want to be, they don't want to be in jail. They don't want to be locked up. No ball and chain for this one. All right, but let's see if you should move on. So let's just see, should you move on from this connection? What should you do? Your next move, focusing on yourself, focusing on your own self and your own growth. All right, look at this. I have a feeling that once you decide to move forward from this connection and do your own thing, focus on your own growth, your own independence, know your value, know your worth. Regardless of whether it's this person or the next one that comes through, this 10 of cups is yours, basically. You know, you might feel a little bit hurt if you, and I'm not saying to give this person an ultimatum, but you're within your rights for boundaries. And you know, people, they do put conditions and boundaries on love, but what I'm going to say is there is such a thing as healthy boundaries. And I feel like once you set those, you're going to find and experience some sort of fulfillment that is a joy to your heart. All right, so with that being said, let's see what happens in the next 30 to 60 days. I'm not going to say play games, but sometimes when we pull our energy back because we do know our value and worth, that sets a standard, and potentially it brings somebody back in. All right, so we got a new beginning coming through with that Page of Wands, and I feel like there is going to be recognition and realization to the fineness of this connection. You got the Empress card and the High Priestess. We've already seen the Emperor, divine feminine energy coming through in a very, very big and healthy way, and the Ace of Wands with a new beginning. All right, I almost feel like this is definitely pertaining to this specific person. I don't feel like it's going to be somebody new, but it's almost like you have to do what you have to do, refocusing and recharging the energy back into yourself. I do feel like we'll set this connection on a path that it's meant to go on, you know, and I feel like that's bringing healing to both you and this person. So let's just see what your advice is. Your advice for now. Your advice for now. Yeah, you got a determination card coming through. All right, so you might be feeling a little bit hesitation. You might be feeling a little bit tower moment. You guys could have already disconnected from this energy, but don't give up on the potential outcome. Think about the outcome in a happy manner, in a happy light. All right, and you guys will see that come to fruition. You got the World card coming through in reverse. That just means that this is not something that's over with. It's not over with yet, but you got to take care of yourself, man. This person needs to see you embody that divine being inside of you, and then they'll step up. I do feel like they will. All right, you got the Three of Wands showing up here, meaning that your ships do come in, but sometimes it does take a little bit of pulling that energy back for them to see how valuable you are, you guys. So let's get some initials and see who we're talking to. Virgo. Virgo. All right. You got O, K, P, M, L, F, and W. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. Virgo, take care.